Welcome to Let the Prophets Speak, Yeshayahu, Isaiah 8b. I am Saul Weinreb, your host. In this podcast, we continue the prophecy of Yeshayahu, Isaiah, regarding the destruction of the two kingdoms, Israel and Aram, and the near destruction but ultimate survival of the Jewish people and the kingdom of Judea. The core of the Jewish people will always survive because of the humble people who always recognize that Immanuel, that God is with us. The haughty ones, those that are afraid of the enemies and did not want to stay with Yeshayahu and heed his advice, those were the ones that were going to be destroyed. Due to the fear of the coming attack, the king had capitulated to Assyria because he did not want to rely on God. He was not ready to stand up for justice and righteousness. The people, on the other hand, out of the same fear, wanted to overthrow the king. They did not like the fact that he capitulated to Assyria. They wanted to overthrow him, abandon the house of David altogether, and join the two kingdoms and fight Assyria. But all of them, both of those groups, were unwilling to stand with God as Yeshayahu was trying to teach them. Only those humble few were ready to stand independent and stand up for what's right. Yeshayahu continues in verse 10. Kicho Amar Adonai Elai bechezkas hayod v'yisreini milechet b'derech ha'amah zeh leimar. This is what God told to me when he took me by the hand and commanded me not to walk in the path of these people. God took me by the hand, Yeshayahu says, and told me. After telling me that the king's actions were wrong, I thought, well, maybe the people are right. Maybe we should overthrow the king. But no, God says, the people are also motivated by falsehood and fear. Lo tomrun kesher l'chol asher yomar ha'amah zeh kosher. Don't join the conspiracies of the people who are all conspiring against the king and the house of David. V'et mora'o lo tiru v'lo taritzu. The things that the people are afraid of, lo tiru, don't be afraid of those things, v'lo taritzu. Don't hold those things in awe. Rather, as it says in the next verse 13, Et Adonai tzvaot oto taktishu, v'hu mora'achem, v'hu ma'aritzchem. Only God, the Lord of hosts, shall you consider holy. Only he shall you be afraid of. Only he shall you hold in awe. V'hayal mikdash, and he, God, will be as a mikdash, a sanctuary. Ule'even negev, a stone upon which others can stumble. Uletzor michshol, and a rock against which people will trip. L'shnei vatei Yisrael, to the two houses of Israel, Apach l'mokesh, v'yoshev Yerushalayim. God will stand both as a sanctuary for those that take refuge there, but as a rock against which the people stumble, those who refuse to take refuge there, those that go against it. Those that go against it, the two houses of Israel, both those whom are with the northern kingdom, Israel, which will be destroyed, and those people who are trying to rebel against the house of David and want to overthrow the king and join them. And also, the king of Judah himself will stumble, although ultimately the kingdom of Judah will survive. V'chashlu bam rabim v'naflu v'nishparu v'nokshu v'nilkadu. The masses shall trip over these things, and they shall fall and be injured and be snared and be caught. Although most of the people will get caught, the masses will, as only the humble, only the Alma and her baby, only the humble, they will be the ones who will survive and stay with God and be saved. Thank you for listening to 8b. Looking forward to joining you, to seeing you as well for the next and last podcast, where we will complete the 8th chapter of Yeshayahu.